Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Today I will do a movie review about Kingsglave of Final Fantasy 15, and this will be a lot of spoiler in here. So if you don't want spoilers about the game and the movie, so scroll up. Okay, this movie is a prequel for Final Fantasy 15. So, released in 2016. The genre is fantasy action, directed by Takeshi Nezue. The setting is world of Final Fantasy 15. This movie central around the kingdom of Insomnia. So the purpose of this movie is again a prequel for the game. So check it out. The synopsis. This movie, Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive, is centered on Kingsglaive. What is Kingsglaive? Kingsglaive is a warrior, special warrior that Insomnia Kingdom had formed for protection for the king and also from Insomnia. Kingsglaive usually not Insomnian people, so they are refugees from other nations that got destroyed or got attacked by other nation, usually Niflheim. So the main character is called Nix Ulrich, a member of elite Kingsglaive force. And this movie centered around the peace agreement. The peace agreement of Insomnia Kingdom and Niflheim Kingdom. So, Insomnia is a kingdom that centered around magic, and Niflheim is a kingdom centered around technology. And Niflheim used that technology and combine it with a magic. So they are like robot magic and guns and other thing. But Insomnia use actually pure magic. So, and Insomnia got something called crystal. Crystal is a blessing from the astral Bahamut, and that crystal is actually the source of magic of Insomnia. So, there is a scene in the beginning of the story that Niflheim airship actually attacked Insomnia, but it's not damaged any part of it because the barrier created by the crystal. Theme and the message of this movie is the sacrifice and loyalty, power and responsibility. The moral lesson is the unity and loyalty can overcome anything. So, let's go to the interesting part. First part is character. Okay, again, this part will be a lot of spoiler, so be careful. The first character is King Regis. King Regis Lucius Callum is the 13th king of the Lucis Kingdom. The title of this king is the father, because some reason I will explain it after all of this character. And the second character is Lunafreya Noxfather. Lunafreya is a princess from the nation that got destroyed by Niflheim and got captured, but also used by the Niflheim as a peace agreement puppet. So in this story, there is a character called Ardyn Izunia. This character will be important soon, so check it out. Ardyn is proposing to the king Regis to marry Lunafreya Noxfather to his son, the Noctis Lucius Callum. So there will be a peace because the princess from Niflheim, quote unquote, and the prince from Insomnia got married. Okay. The next character is Titus Drautos. Titus Drautos. Titus Drautos is again the captain of the Kingsglaive. He is another refugee from destroyed country and a character that got plot twist. I will explain it later. The fourth character is Nick Scully, the main character. Again, this character is another refugee from destroyed country and join Kingsglaive on his own and become a hero. Why? I will explain that later. Crown Atlas, Crowy Atlas. Crowy Atlas is another Kingsglaive and in the Intel division. So this character is actually quite good with magic because she can use pure magics. And the next character is Libertus Ostium. Libertus Ostium, again another Kingsglaive, also the childhood friend from next school, right? And this character will be important soon. Okay, that's all the important things I will explain in the connection of the Final Fantasy. Okay, the first thing is about King Regis and the crystal. There is prophecy in this world of Final Fantasy that magic will come with something called darkness. Darkness will be delivered by a messenger by a darkness core. It's called, I forgot what it's called. Yeah, in the darkness. And that darkness will be destroyed by the true king. The true king will be Noctis Lucius Calum, Regis' sons. That's why Regis' title is the father of the true king. Okay, how Noctis can destroy that darkness? Noctis can destroy the darkness using the power of the crystal. So the crystal need energy, and the energy will be a life or a soul of the previous king of Insomnia. So again, I say Regis is the 13th king, but not. Actually, Regis is the 113th king. The 100th king and under 113th king blessed by the crystal itself, so they can have like power to dispel darkness. But they will cost. The cost is their own life. So when they die, their soul not be to afterlife, but their soul will be absorbed by the crystal and become the power of the crystal. And this part will be connected with Lunafreya. Why Lunafreya is important? Again, other than the peace agreement with the Niflheim, Lunafreya is important because she holds the Ring of Lucis. Ring of Lucis is item in the game, also in the story, item of the ring that always held by the 13 king that I explained. And it's the ring that can channel the power of the crystal, also the power of the previous king, to Noctis. So okay, I will return to Regis soon. Okay. And in this story, Lunafreya got to Insomnia by Niflheim actually signed a peace agreement with Insomnia. So the king of the Niflheim is come to Insomnia, but something unexpected happened. There is Lunafreya, Nox scholar that arrived, because Arjun say Noctis and Lunafreya will be married in the peace nation. So there is the nation will be not lean to or pro to Niflheim or pro to Insomnia, but Lunafreya should come to Insomnia. That what happened in there. So this is us planned by the Niflheim king, but this plan was read by King Regis, and King Regis actually uh, altered his own plan to this. So King Regis, king of again, I explained that the king of insomnia need to die to power a crystal, and the crystal in this scenario need one more power. So it's need King Regis' life to power the crystal. And here, Luna Freya actually meet with King Regis in company by Nix Ulrich. And yes, King Regis give Luna Freya the ring of Lucis. So that's why in the chapter, I believe this chapter 9 on the Final Fantasy game, see what happened. Something like that. Okay, then okay, the next character is Titus Brautos. Titus Brautos is interesting character because yeah, King Regis need to die, and the one who killed King Regis is called General Clausus. And General Clausus is someone that oddly know every single room and every single corner of Insomnia. Why? Because the plot twist is General Clausus is Titus Brautos, the general of the army that's supposed to be protect the king. Okay, Nix Ulrich in this again. That I explained that Nix Ulrich is company and protect Luna Freya, but also Nix Ulrich because in the dire situation Nix Ulrich use one of the power of the Ring of Lucis. It's cost his life, but the Nix Ulrich actually used one of the strongest power, which is the wall. The wall is actually summoning the protector of insomnia, and the protector of insomnia is the old king. But it's cost his own life. We go to the next part, which is connection to the Final Fantasy 15, the game. So, the prequel of the game again. The prequel of the game because this movie actually on the timeline of this movie is on the, I believe, 2 days after the very beginning of the story. So this is technically called prequel. And the next part is provide backstory for character like Luna Freya and King Regis. I explained that King Regis and Luna Freya is giving the final king or Noctis the ring of Lucis. But also there is very interesting character that I forgot to mention. His name is Rufus, Luna Freya older brother. Rufus is actually important character in the story of the Final Fantasy 15 the game because Noctis need to inquire every single soul of the old king by the sword. And Noctis is not present when this Niflheim attack Insomnia. And again, King Regis need to die in Insomnia. Rufus actually steal and carry the sword of King Regis until the chapter of the story when he pass on the sword of King Regis to Noctis to dispel the darkness in the world forever. And this movie actually an art of the Final Fantasy 15. Okay, the strength and the weakness of this movie. The strength of this movie is 10 out of 10 CGI. The 3D is very good. The theme is very good. World building because in this the game we not allow or not have the opportunity to explore Insomnia. Why? Because yes, it is get destroyed by Niflheim in this movie. So the detail of Insomnia was depicted very good in this movie, and the action pacing. 15-minute action. Thumbs up. The weakness. Complexity story. The weakness is complex. The story is very complex because you don't know every character. Why they there? Why? Who is this? You don't know. You need to actually play the game to fully understand the meaning or what character this do, what character this doing that, why that magic doing that. You need to play the game, the explanation on the game. And character development limit, yes. There is a lot of character. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's two general clauses and Rufus. There's actually another character. The king, I don't explain the king of Niflheim, the Artin. Artin is very important in the game, but yeah, it's important in this movie, but not have very much screen time. Okay, the next weakness is target audience. This movie meant to be watched by Final Fantasy enjoyer. You cannot just watch this movie and understand everything. The ending of the story on this story is on the game, so you need to actually play the game to understand every single thing in this movie. Okay, the conclusion is this is a visually stunning movie and the game is very good. I finished the game. I don't buy the DSL by the way. And my rating is 8 out of 10. So this is good movie and one of that movie from game adaptation that actually good. Okay, that's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampai. Yeah.